Hello there.
Bubbles Spumoni coming in with that resubscribe. I appreciate you, Bubbles. Thank you so much for that resubscribe. Continue to enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. If you are a connoisseur of The Sims and love watching people play, one of the best players here on Twitch is going to be Bubbles Spumoni. Bubbles Spumoni is a Twitch streamer here that plays a variety of games, specializes in The Sims. They're also the ones that you have to thank for the fact that I have CC, because I keep watching them and I'm like, okay, I need this in my life. Was that Rachel? Who's quacking at me? Hi, Bubbles. How you doing today? We got 100 biddies coming in from Peekaboo Draws. Let's go. Still can't get in, Miss Coffee. Oh my God. The password thing. How many times have you gone to a website and go to put the password in and it's wrong? And you can't remember the password, so you have to reset it. But after you reset it, you don't remember what you reset it to by the time it tells you to log back in. So you have to keep resetting it until you remember it. I'm not the only person that goes through this, so don't make me feel alone, okay? I can't tell you, when I had to recover my Instagram account a few weeks ago when it got hacked into, or attempted to, the number of times I changed my password before I remembered what it was to get back into it. And the struggle is real. And then half the time you're like, okay, I know I'm putting it in right. Why isn't it accepting it? And they don't give you that little eye so you can see what you're putting in to see what you did wrong. So you have to sit there and keep deleting everything to put it back in. All the damn time. Sissy Fina? It is truly a Sissy Fina curse. What is Sissy Fina? That is not something I know. But I seriously, every time I have to put a password into something, if it's not already saved to my computer, which by the way, if you see the screen go black like that, that's just the Parachute Drop game refreshing itself. If you've never played the Parachute Drop game or you don't know what the hell it is, it's just a little game that I have here on the stream along with Stream Avatars. The drop game, if you type in !drop, it will drop a little character down unless you add a little emote afterwards, and then it'll drop that emote down. It drops a little character down and you try to get the high score of landing on that cake. Now, once you type in that !drop, you have no control over the character. It's just a game of chance. But I put the password in the notes of my phone. I don't do that because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna leave my phone somewhere because it happens so often, which is probably another reason why I don't leave the house. But I will save them on my Google account. And I'm like, okay, if it's not saved in here, it wasn't meant to be remembered. Like, that's just how it is. There's certain sites I haven't been on in years because I can't remember how the hell the password is, and I refuse to change it. And then when you go to change it, it'll be like you can't use the same password that is currently in use. And you're like, oh, I figured it out. And then you go to put it in and it still tells you it's wrong. It's the way I flip out at my computer every time. It's the way I flip out. You're not the only one. I have to keep a notebook with all my passwords. Sisyphus is a figure in Greek mythology. In the underworld, he is cursed to roll a boulder up a hill only for it to roll back down forever. Oh, fuck that. That boulder would stay at the bottom of that hill for the rest of his life because there's no way in hell. It said that you can't use the PNG Tuber program that I'm using. Use Windows. I want to use Windows. I have to see if the other computer can handle it. If the other computer can handle it. Well, that's the thing. I don't have to worry about it right now because you're not taking commissions. Until you take commissions, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, I'll test it out to see if my other computer can handle it, but until your commissions are open, I have time. I have the time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Buck just recently revamped their PNG Tuber, and it looks amazing because its mouth moves and its eyes move, which I don't need the eyes to move. I just want the mouth to move. And I wanted to try to get something like that for my PNG Tuber, as Buck is the one that created my PNG Tuber. The problem is the program that he's using doesn't work with Mac, and I stream off of my MacBook. So I would have to go back to Mac, and my Windows computer, I don't know if it can handle all the stuff that I do. So, yeah. But I literally have a Windows computer sitting right behind me. I just don't use it because that's the one that the dog broke. Mr. Coffee did fix it up and do stuff to it for me, but I haven't turned it on since he gave it back to me. It's just kind of sitting back there collecting dust. Crafting with care. Have you considered using a password manager? I use LastPass. I have to remember one main password or use my fingerprint on my phone, and it saves and autofills all the usernames and passwords in the world will ever throw at me. My dad uses that program. He keeps telling me to get it, and I'm like, I'll get it, and then I never get it. So I don't use it. I need to, but I don't. Because by the time I'm thinking about it, I'm locked out of something that I'm trying to get into, cussing and fussing because I can't get into it. It's the laziness that gets me. It's the laziness. I get lazy and then I don't do it. And then when I go to get logged into something and I can't get the password correct, I'm like, I knew I should have listened. I use Google Chrome extension to keep track of all my job application passwords. I haven't filled out a job application in many moons. I don't think I can go back to a regular job. I've been doing YouTube for so long. I'm like, this is me now. This is the no pants life, the not having to go to work, and if I do go to work, it's going to the back of the house, and that's as far as I go. It's living that life. I can't go back to like working for somebody else. I mean, don't get me wrong, my boss is an asshole, but she sees results though. She sees results and she's happy with them most of the time. Most of the time. Buck says, same. I can't go back to a regular job. Mr. Coffee and I talk about it often, and I'm like, can you see me at a regular job right now where I haven't been used to anybody else telling me what to do for a long time, and then having to go back to that setting to have to ask to go to the bathroom or working for somebody else? I'm like, I can't do it. At tax time, I wish I did it, but every other part of the year, I'm like, I can't go back to a regular job. The thought of it, I'm just like, I would get fired within a week because I'd get mad at something and be like, what I do at home? Fuck this, real loud. And they'd just be like, you're in the middle of the restaurant. Well, shit. Plus, if I did go back to work, I'd want to be a server again. That was like one of my favorite jobs that I've ever held, was being a server. I worked at IHOP for many years. And I worked at a few other places like Friendly's. These are places in Pennsylvania. I worked at Friendly's as a soda jerk for a while, and like some old country kitchen place. I love serving. I would make bank in serving. Like, I would come home on the weekends, $500 cash in my pocket every Friday, Saturday. Every Friday, Saturday. The way I was out there hustling for them dollars. Like, let me just tell you. And getting that much money on the weekends from a serving job without having to show your titties, that's a feat, okay? And I was always the one that got the big parties because I was the only one that could handle such big parties. Look, listen, I love serving. I'm aiming for that. It's a great goal, and it feels good to work for yourself. It's a lot of hard work, though, because you do have to have that willpower to tell yourself when it's time to stop dicking off and actually get back to work. Like, the number of times I sit here and I go, okay, I need to record this video 4 hours later. Shit, I didn't record that video. Like, it's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding because you don't have to worry about working for somebody else. You can work for yourself, and you essentially don't have to wear pants, because who the fuck wants to wear pants? Like, I watch people right now, and one of my big things is I can't wear jeans, especially in the winter. No, I haven't worn jeans in 3 years, okay? And so the thought of having to get dressed to go to work or wear a uniform, no. My uniform is my pajamas. That's my uniform from now on. Every job app is through Workday, but every company needs their own freaking account. Why? Why can't you just submit? Like, I feel like all companies should have, like, this portal that you go into and you fill out one resume, right? You fill it out. You don't create it. You fill it out. And then anytime you want a job, you just submit that resume to that particular company, so you don't have to keep redoing it. And then when you, like, every, like, month that you log in, it'll ask you, hey, do you need to update anything on your resume? And you can click yes or no. And then whenever you need to search for a job, you just take it and immediately just send it out to those. How helpful would that be? I'm just saying. PJ Pant for life. Facts. Hopefully you're getting paid for that, Black Cat. Black Cat, what are you doing that you're not getting paid? Because I'll go fuss at somebody for you. I'm off for the 3 weeks for a remodel at my job. Oh, geez. I wear pajama pants on my days off around the house. And when I go out, I've had some older ladies complain about I snapped at them. I would have snapped at them too. Mind your goddamn business. Leave me alone. If I want to walk around with my ass hanging out, let me do my thing. It's my world. Leave me alone. No, I'm constantly in my pajamas. I'm currently in my pajamas now. Matter of fact, this is a shirt that a pajama shirt that a subscriber got me that says "Yas Queen" on it. I'm in pajamas until I go pick up the kids, and then I go put on regular clothes if I feel like it. If you ask my Patreons, they will watch me in pajamas all day. I don't even care. I'm in pajamas. I'm at home. What do I need to get dressed for? They're lucky. I have pants on. Period. Facts. Like, every day I have pants on, my kids should be thanking their lucky stars, because the way I hate wearing pants. I worked as a waitress at the Kettle. It's like Denny's / IHOP. Most of my regulars were the bomb, and Hell's Kitchen bikers were my best tippers. People were always shocked by that. I was like, don't judge a book by its cover. Facts. We have bikers here in town. And Maggie loves them, because the one day we were out at the bookstore and one of them, like, rolled up right in front of the bookstore on their bike, and she goes, "That's a pretty bike." And he goes, "Thank you. You want to see it?" And she's like, "Oh, Mommy, can I go see the bike?" Now, this is a big old burly. This guy had to be like 6'7". He was like 300 pounds, like, big old buff dude. Maggie's not afraid of people at all. At all. She don't judge or care about nothing. If you got something cool, she wants to see it. She runs up to this guy, and the guy's like showing her the bike and everything, and Mr. Coffee comes out of the bookstore with Orion, and Orion's like, "I want to see the bike." He goes over to the bike, and the guy's talking to Mr. Coffee, and my dad's like, wasn't she afraid of the biker guy? I'm like, no. Maggie's more afraid of people who don't look like bikers than she is people who do look like bikers. She's a weird kid. I told y'all Hilo will be back in the shadows. Sadly, I must bounce because I got to see the new Puss in Boots. Will you have fun with the new Puss in Boots there, Hilo? Have a good rest of your day. Nakey is nakey, as Tommy Pickles would say. When I don't have to go anywhere, I just stay at home in my PJs all day. Yeah, because why waste laundry? Why make more laundry for yourself when you can just stay in your PJs all day? This is something that needs to happen. And don't let me get a work from home job, because I will straight up be an Apple call center person all day. And I will still be working from home in my pajamas. I already have all the stuff for it. All I got to do is be like, hey, I know Apple products. I got a computer. Let's go. I know nothing about this goddamn computer. I've been cycling from night PJs to day PJs. That's the life right there. That's the life right there. The nighttime PJs and the daytime PJs. The daytime PJs are the ones that don't have all the holes in them, and you don't have all the air conditioning, and they're presentable enough that if somebody comes to your door with a package, you can be like, okay, I'm dressed okay for them to see me. Now, those nighttime PJs are a little rough. They got some air conditioning holes in them. They might have a hole in the armpit or something, but they're comfortable as shit and they soft, so you keep them around until they just disintegrate off your body. Like that's the nighttime PJ. I wear PJs, take a shower, put on facts. I did that last night. Mr. Coffee just looks at me. He goes, so you just went and put on more PJs? Would you like me to dress up in a dress, sir? Like, why would I put on clothes? It's like 10 o'clock at night. Of course I put on more PJs. Why wouldn't I? My uncle is a Hell's Angel and he's a big softie. Aw. Like men's underwear before Christmas. Facts. I've been told I should work in a call center because I have a call center voice. Nope. Couldn't do it because all it's gone take is one person to go out of pocket, and I'm going to turn into Petty Crocker and real quick. Look, listen. Petty Crocker is the way to be. Especially when deal with people. Because people have this misconception that the person that they're talking to behind the screen or whatever, they are not real people, and they can just let out all their anger and frustration of their day on that person. And then when that person claps back, they want to cry that their feelings are hurt. Well, we'll sit with hurt feelings then, because if you hadn't came out of pocket to me, you wouldn't be crying right now, Sally. Now sit your ass down somewhere so I can help you with your car's extended warranty, bitch. Like, it's the way people be out here, like, my feelings are hurt. Well, let your feelings be hurt. But my feelings were hurt when you yelled at me, but I gotta be gentle with you? No, I'm good. Creative Pixie, what's going on? Welcome in. How you doing today? Well, I'm coming to realize that it's not that I don't like people. Just not everybody is for me. And that's okay, because not everybody's supposed to be for me. Just like I'm not for everybody. Like, that's just the way life is. You're not supposed to be for everybody, and not everybody's for you. So, like, you just kind of try to avoid those folks that are not for you. In my case, it's the people that I don't interact with online. Mr. Coffee was saying something because we were talking about, so we did our taxes this weekend. We actually get a return this year. And I was like, hold up, wait, we haven't gotten a return in 3 years. What's happening? And so I was like, all right, bet. With our return, we're going to be taking that to use to go see Minna this summer. We're not going to bring her here, but we're going to go see her. We're going to throw her a big surprise birthday party for her 17th birthday. We're going to surprise her by coming up to visit. Her dad is going to help us set it up, hopefully. And my parents are going to come up from Alabama so that they can go visit friends and family too, because we still have a lot of family that live in Pennsylvania. So we're going to go visit family and have a gigantic cookout, like one of those old school, like Medea's family cookouts. And because Minna, of course, has a birthday in the summer, so why not? And so me and Mr. Coffee were talking about that. And he's like, well, what are you going to do with the ferrets? Because we can board the dogs, but boarding ferrets, they're an exotic animal. So you can't really board them with just anyone. They have to have a specialty in your exotic pet. And I'm like, yeah, F that. The ferrets will be coming with us. That's going to be a hell of a road trip. Let me just tell you that right now. Ferrets sleep most of the day anyways. But they're going to have to be, like, not locked down, but put into the back, like the trunk of the car. And we don't have a car. We have a SUV. And so we're going to take a part of their cage with us. And they'll have enough room to roam around and play. And we're just gonna take them with us when we go see Minna this summer. Minna's not the biggest ferret person, but she does for some reason like Anais and Gumball. So I figured if nothing else, we'll bring them with us, because boarding them is gonna cost an arm and a leg because they are an exotic pet. I didn't know you had ferrets. Yep, I have 2 ferrets, Anais and Gumball. They are assholes. They steal my stuff. I'm pretty sure they stole a pair of sunglasses from me. They're awful. I'm drinking coffee, working, and being nervous, Nelly, while they evaluate my doggo for congestive heart failure, so I'm trying to keep my mind occupied. I'm sorry to hear about your doggo, but I'm glad to see that you're trying to keep your mind busy so you're not freaking out. Good vibes sending to you and the doggo. Hopefully it's not congestive heart failure and it's just gas or something. Because I can't tell you how many times I've gone to appointments where I'm thinking something seriously wrong with my dog and they literally go, he's just gassy. Oh, okay. I think some pet stores will babysit them. We don't have any pet stores here. And the one we do have, they sold about 30 dogs with parvo before they realized that the dogs had parvo. And then they kept selling the dogs. So it's not exactly somewhere I would leave my pets. The vet's office does boarding, but I'm not trying to leave my ferrets at a busy vet office where they're going to hear dogs barking and stuff all the time. The ferrets aren't used to that. So, like, they live the bougie life. And I don't know. I don't trust that. Yep. So my kids name our pets usually. And so one of our favorite cartoons that we used to love to watch was the Amazing Adventures of Gumball. And in that cartoon, which I think maybe that will be my next kit, is my Gumball kit, because I did want to work on that. So in that show, the sister's name is Anais, which is where my girl ferret's name comes from. Of course, the brother's name is Gumball, which is where the boy ferret's name comes from. And Anais has a toy donkey named Daisy, which is where my German Shepherd's name comes from. Achilles Jones was named from my husband. That's the Siberian Husky. And Achilles, my other dog that stays with my parents, his name came from Achilles, the Greek god. So yeah, that, and once we had someone break into our house when we lived in Pennsylvania. And when they broke in, because we had a back door, so our back door went out to our backyard, obviously. And the backyard had a gate on it. And it was like a walkway before you got to the house. And some guy broke into our house and came through the back door, because we didn't usually leave it locked because our gate was locked. Well, he came through the back and he just walks into our kitchen area, which is where the back door took you. And he walked into the kitchen to my German Shepherd at the time, who was only a year old, but she's a giant breed German Shepherd. So she was pretty big. She was about the size of a Great Dane puppy. And they just walk into the German Shepherd. The problem is, in my house, it's not the big dog you have to worry about. It's the one that you're not paying attention to, that little dog standing behind the big dog. Achilles is a Pomeranian Australian Shepherd mix. And he was a feisty dog when we got him, and that's why I named him Achilles. That, and whenever he would try to attack someone, he always went for their ankles or their Achilles tendon. Well, when this guy broke into our house, Achilles went after him. And because he didn't close the gate when he ran out of our backyard, Achilles was able to chase him down the street, got a hold of him, and by the time the cops showed up, the guy was a block up the street with my dog attached to his leg, and the dog had, like, punctured his Achilles tendon, so he couldn't run. So, yeah, we gave him the name Achilles. It was very fitting. We have weird names for our pets. And Killian Jones, if you've ever seen the show Once Upon a Time with the real life characters from Disney, Killian Jones is Captain Hook, which is where my husband got Killian's name from, because he likes the character, and the character has piercing blue eyes like my husky. So that's where he got the name from. We name things weird here. Yes, Achilles definitely earns his name, because he was an amazing dog. Now he just sits at, like, my dad's a super paranoid guy. My dad's ex-military. And the way that him and my dad be getting paranoid at every little bump and noise in the house, they just fit so well together. I was like, when we moved here to North Dakota, we were only allowed to bring 2 of our 3 dogs with us. And because of that, we had to, of course, leave one behind. Killian and Daisy were still puppies, but I didn't know if anybody would take such a huge dog. And I knew they would be big. So I asked my parents if they would hold on to the littlest dog, Achilles, for me until I was able to get to a place where I could have more than one pet. They said yes, so they currently have my dog, Achilles. It sucks, but it is what it is. It was either that or take him to the pound, which is where I got him from, or technically I got him from a puppy mill. I rescued him from a puppy mill, and I didn't want him to go back into that life, so I asked my parents if they would keep hold of him. Plus, my mom has always had dogs around her, so I knew she would say yes and talk my dad into it, so it was just an easy thing there. My sister wanted it, but the problem is my sister is the female Michael Vick, minus the dog fighting, just the abuse of animals. And so I was like, yeah, no, hell no. I'd lick a whole asshole before I gave you my dog. So, yeah. Going into work, have a great day. Caffeinated work won't kill anyone at work today. Promise you won't kill. Not whole ass. I'll turn into Shadow in this bitch. Like, no, ain't nobody. No, ain't she. I wouldn't let her babysit my children, okay? No, there's no way in hell. And we all have that family member that we look at sideways when they go, oh, I can watch your pet or your children. The hell you can. No, thank you. Promise. Always come in during Wild Story. Jazzy Doodles, welcome in. How are you doing today? You were gifted a sub, I believe, from I Will Buck You. So enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. We are diamond painting today as I wanted to work on my kit and get some more of it done. We've gotten quite a bit done. We got the sides over here done and the bottom of her face. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, have a good day at work, Rebel. Now watch, we're going to see on the news later. Lady flips out in restaurant, starts attacking people with plates. It's going to be Rebel. Buck's back in the background somewhere. He's back there. Do you frame your diamond paintings when they're finished? No. I don't like frames. I really don't like frames. They look big and gaudy on your wall, and they take up a lot of space. So with my diamond paintings, they just literally are hanging on with thoughts and prayers. And a lot of blue tack. But I don't typically put them in frames. I just kind of hang them up on the wall. I will have a cookie for you. Gemini always got the good food. Damn, Gemini. Gemini is now our official, unofficial lunch lady. She's going to bring us snacks and goodies. Come in taking lunch orders and shit. My tortie named Caramel, the calico I have now, is Taffy. Aww. I had a brindle tortie named Peanut because she had a marking on that looked like a peanut in the shell on her face. Daisy has a diamond on her forehead. If she ever comes back over here, I'll show you. And that's, I guess, a marking of a giant breed German Shepherd is like this diamond print on their forehead. She didn't have it when she was a puppy, but it almost looks like a crown because the edges of the diamond go around her, like almost to her ears. And I'm like, my neighbor guy that used to live here, that guy that we thought was on drugs, his dad used to breed German Shepherds, and he goes, you have a giant breed German Shepherd. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I've had this dog for years. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And he's like, giant breed German Shepherds have this diamond in the center of their forehead. It's a marking that they get because of their breed. And I'm like, again, I have no clue what you're talking. She's a big girl. She's 120 pounds. But, okay. One of my past jobs was a certified custom framer. Now I'm cursed with needing to frame everything. Yeah, I will frame something if it has like a thin frame, but framing a bunch of stuff, like my back wall, which if I show you, it's gonna move a little bit, so don't freak out. I'll show you. Okay, I gotta get it out of the thing here. Okay, come on. There we go. All right. So people aren't getting seasick. So don't mind the stuffed animals. So yeah, they're on the wall. There's my Josh Ulu stuff. Some of them have tacks because they're being held up with the tack and stuff. But they're on there with thoughts and prayers. And not all of them are on the wall. A lot of them got put away because I didn't want them on the wall. Focus. Not thoughts and prayers. Yep. I love thoughts and prayers to do things. Like, how did you do it, thoughts and prayers? Ferric Fireheart, welcome in. How you doing today? Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, I've completed probably close to 200 diamond paintings in my 5 years that I've been doing it. So obviously I don't have enough wall space for 200 diamond paintings, so a lot of them are put away. That's how I get through life. Facts. Just all the thoughts and prayers that you can muster up is how we get through this together. Yeah, I've been diamond painting for, it'll be in September this year, it'll be 5 years. And when I first started, I was getting somewhere between 50 to 60 done a year. And then it slowed down as I started doing it because I realized that I was burning myself out going so fast. So I started slowing down on working on them. But when you're in the public eye crafting like this, you kind of tend to feel like you need to get it done super quick. And so that's what I was trying to do, but it was just burning me out. Do you rotate them out on the wall, or the wall always most recent favorites? It's usually just my favorites. And every once in a while, if I do one that I really, really love, I will switch it out, yeah. Like, I'm going to be taking off probably my DIY Moonshop one I have here with the kimono lady, the lady in the kimono that sits right behind me. And that's where Roxy is going to go. The YouTube life has been good to me, and it's been many, many years, and I love every second of it. And no matter what happens, even if I go to making one video a week, I don't think I could ever give up my YouTube channel. Look at my minion up there dancing on your lap. I've gifted 3 of mine, completed 15 of mine. Let's go. I've gifted a couple of finished ones, but usually I just put them in a box. But like, I'll do one, and then a friend of mine will be like, hey, I really like that kit. I'm like, you like it? Here you go. And I'll just take it off the wall and give it to them and put up another one. They're like, how many of these things do you have? You don't want to know. And this isn't even including the ones in my living room. So the ones in my living room I have are, what's up there? We have Beautifully Broken, which is a white and gold one. We have Adventure Time. And we have the Rick and Morty kit that I first did on the stream here, like, not too long ago. Before all that stuff came out about the guy that voices Rick. Yikes. I wasn't gonna throw it out, though, because if you knew how much money we paid for these damn things, I ain't throwing out nothing, but still. Dirty little minion. Keep on your glasses. Speaking of glasses, they should be calling us for our glasses here soon. They better. Because I'm about ready for my glasses. Wait, is the DIY Moonshop that you and Rachel did on IG video with Cheryl Burke? Yes, that's the one that we did on... No. Which one was that? The one I did with Cheryl Burke was, it was that Shakespeare one. That... I don't remember the name of it. It was like the man and the woman flying in the air or something. I want to say Leopold, but that's not the name of it. I know it was a Shakespeare play, and I had never seen it, and I didn't know what the hell it was. And I ended up giving the kit away because I was like, this isn't my style, 1. And 2, I'm never going to complete this. It had too much confetti and stuff for me, and I was like, yeah, no, I hate this. Alan Cruz. No, it wasn't Alan Cruz. There it is. Fiona knows. Titinia and Oberon. I can't even say the name of it. That's it. That was the kit that I did with Cheryl Burke. I think because that was her collection that she had hand-picked with Diamond Art Club. She actually talked about doing another one of those live streams with us, and I was like, well, you just gotta let me know when, because, you know, kids. And she's like, oh, I'll let you know. And I was like, all right. Kitty Bell Gaming, welcome in. How are you doing today? Who's doing the things? QB Designs. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. I really appreciate it. Your hug jacket's off to the right. Your bottle of water's to the left. Enjoy your stay here at the coffee house and stay hydrated out here in these crafty streets. Ryan has a medication that is ready. Lord, you've got me on Twitch. Welcome over. How are you doing today? You will love it here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to explain the two little games you're seeing on the screen because you're probably like, what the hell is all this hubbub? So you see my little character down there at the bottom. That's caffeinated. But you're also seeing characters flying through the screen. Those are for the parachute drop game, which the only way to play is by typing in !drop. You can add a little emote if you want, which emotes are something that they have here on Twitch. You get one when you follow. And you can just do !drop and then the emote, and it will drop that emote, and you're trying to get the high score of landing on that little heart-shaped cake. And then you've seen stream avatars, the little characters at the bottom of your screen. Everybody gets one that is a follower that is active in chat, and you can customize it if you would like under one of the little panels on the side. And once you customize it, you can get it to do things like hug other people, or bomb them, or fart, or battle together and get some coins to get some more stuff to unlock to customize your character. So welcome to Twitch. Yes, there's the fart. Who farted? Of course it was Buck and Gemini. Bella the Beast, welcome in. How are you doing today? And of course, we are working on my girl Roxy, getting some work done. Attempting to anyways. Farting is such sweet sorrow. Alright, so we got those in there. Let's do the little TPs. Thank you for the info. My son just looked at me like I was a boomer. Mom, what are you doing on Twitch? Your son probably didn't even realize they have streams like this on Twitch. I've lost my voice, but food good. Oh geez, well at least you don't need your voice for Twitch. Welcome in. I'm trying to stay as healthy as I possibly can for our 12-hour live stream, because if you were here last time we did a 12-hour live stream, 30 minutes before we ended, I lost my voice. Did I stop the stream? No, because we were going for 12 hours, and we did, silently. For the last, like, I want to say 25 minutes, we were silent, because I literally had zero voice. So I'm trying to stay as healthy as I can this time, so that I don't lose my voice next time. Mass fart, let's go. Oh no, that's Buck playing a fart noise from the sound alerts. I lost my voice for a week after that stream. Like, I could literally, nothing was coming out for a week. I pushed it until I couldn't push it anymore. And I was like, we're hitting that 12 hours. I don't give a shit. Mr. Coffee's looking at me like, are you going to be okay? I will be fine, sir. Sir, I will be fine. You ever had to try to yell at kids while you ain't got no voice? Sit your little ass down somewhere. It ain't quite as threatening. I need the bass. I need the bass in my voice. I had no bass to give, so they got very quiet yelling from mommy. Go clean your goddamn room right now. I kick your ass now. Go clean your room. Like, nothing about that is threatening. I'm just going to put that out there. Nothing about that is threatening. Much art, much love, many, many love, little diamonds, y'all. So many little diamonds. Creative Pixie, I'm not sure why it just now played your welcome in. Usually yours plays like on cue, and if nobody else works, yours does, but today yours decided to choose violence. Alright, so now we're gonna move on up like George and Wheezy to this adorable little face. And I know somebody wanted to see the eyes, so we're gonna do the eyes. Now, I'm not going to enhance this in any ways. I'm going to leave it as is for right now. I just want to see what they did with the eyes. I don't need this one. I need this one. 3 and 4. Here's 3. There should be 4. Nope, that's the other symbol I need. I also need the down symbol. That's number 1. I never heard my walk-on. Sometimes they play, sometimes they don't. I don't know what's wrong with the thing. I just work here. I usually hear my walk-on after I've been here for a while. Yeah, Jeremy's though, his never plays. And I don't know why. I've even gone back and checked them. His never plays. I don't know, Jeremy, did you put yours on auto so that when you come in, it automatically plays? Or do you know if you put it on auto or not? Because you might have to redo it. So this one and this one, and then number 4. The side arrow. Number 3. I need the down arrow. The down arrow. I finished the bowl and the chocolate DP. Let's go! Matter of fact, today when I'm finished with stream, Elisa, I'm going to create a section of the Discord for the folks that are completing the kits so that I can keep track of everybody. You have one solid area to get a hold of me in. So hello? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So those are the eyes. There's Jersey Girls Princesses one. See, it works when it wants to. I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's go for the blue eye first. So that's for the green eye. Wait, did I hear chocolate? So remember that kit that I was working on? Chocolate by Oraloa? I finished about 15% of it. And then I sent it to Elisa to finish the rest of it for me. She just finished the bowl in it.
What the dog doing?
My dogs are laying on the floor like crime scene victims. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the number of text messages I'm getting, letting me know that my account is locked out and that I should click this link to recover it. You know, those spammy ones. Yeah, all I need, Jazzy Doodles, is the white chalk, and I can just outline them as crime scene victims. What happened here? Oh, the dog fell asleep and has been asleep for hours, right in front of this window. We're not sure if they're alive or dead at this point. We just hope and pray for the best. Thoughts and prayers. Damn shame what they did to that dog. It's a goddamn shame what they did to that dog. But if you have a pet, you know what I mean. They just lay out in the middle of the floor. They don't care that people have to walk there. They just lay out, and my dogs be laying out here like crime scene victims, and you have to step over them, or if you're carrying something, you just step on them, and then they look at you like, how dare you? How dare you step on me? You saw me sleeping here in the middle of this gigantic floor. Yeah, I could have went to the sides of the kitchen, but why would I do that when I have the center of the floor to lay in? Every pet does this. Because the number of times I trip over Killian, especially at dinner time, the dogs will lay in the kitchen right by the table, and then you try to get up and they're right under your feet. Cold Eye Burn, welcome in. How are you doing today? Cold Eye, did you stream this weekend? You streamed Saturday. Deku! Welcome in, Deku. How are you doing today? Can we get a shout out for the Decromancer, please? Another good friend of the stream, another not safe for work artist.
What? Ah, fuck.
The chaos. It's the chaos for me. So if you haven't checked out Deku, please consider doing so. Again, be careful because they are a not safe for work artist, and you will see some spicy art over there. I passed out yesterday. I was out for 14 hours. Let's go. At least you got some rest. You caught up on all that sleep that you missed. Spicy is nice. Spicy is nice. How are you doing today, Deku? And for those who don't know, the guy who created my PNG tuber Buck, the one you keep randomly seeing pop in and out, he is also another not safe for work artist, which is probably part of the reason why my PNG tuber looks the way she does, looking smexy as hell. Morgan, good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm here.
There's Buck. Also, if you type in !Buck, you can check out Buck on all of their socials. My Spud Muffin, thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good day at work. Don't throat chop nobody. If you do, don't end up on the news with one of your titties hanging out and your hair all askew talking about that bitch had it coming. Because I swear, that's what would happen to me if I went back to a regular job. You would see me on the news with one of my titties hanging out, my hair all over the place, and me just yelling as I'm getting arrested. That bitch had that shit coming. She was looking at me funny. I can't. Mood, facts. Like, I'm just telling you, I'd be one of those people on TV with the titty hanging, like just the one titty hanging out and my hair all over the place talking about she had it coming. I've only been at work for 2 hours. Like, ma'am, you just got here. Yeah, but she looked at me funny when I came up in here. Why is she looking at me like that? That would totally be me. And I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. This is why I sit my happy ass at home. But yeah, Deku, this is the piece of work that the company took one of my images and made it into this diamond painting. This is actually like my little emote girl. This is Roxy. Totally understandable. Kiona, this is not conventional job for Miss. No, never. Never. I can never go back to a regular job. YouTube is my job now. YouTube, now Twitch. Damon says I have a passenger road rage and he's not sure I should even have a license. You want to talk about road rage? Let me record one time of me going to pick up the kids every day from school. Let me just one time show you what it's like for me to pick up the kids from school. It's to the fact that now Maggie has secondhand road rage and we'll be driving and she's like, "Go, you idiot! The light's green." And Orion the other day yelled at the car. He's like, "Please get off your phone and go. My mommy's gonna start yelling soon." Like, shut up, Orion. Stop telling people my business. I'm be having bad road rage on the sidewalk. Damn. Just be walking by cars. Hey, get off your goddamn stuff. The light been green for 30 minutes. What are you doing? I swear, like, and it's like people forget how to drive around here when they pick up their kids. And then they drive slow as molasses. I'm like, you scared you're going to break them? I promise you, if you put your foot on that gas pedal, you will not break that fragile cargo you have in the car. Please go. Because the way my mood is set up right now, I'm trying to hurry up and get the hell home, okay? I got shits to do. And I ain't trying to be out here all goddamn day waiting for you to get in your car and decide when you want to drive. If the car can only talk, facts. Me and driving, it's just, and most of the time I'm fine. It's just when I go pick up the kids from school and everybody acts like they can't drive all of a sudden. And I had one lady that was in front of me the other day and I have to make a turn to go to Orion school. There's like 2 turns I have to make to get to his school. And I go to make the first turn and some lady, she must have been lost or something because she turned in the lane in front of me. And so she's in front of me with her turn signal on. And then all of a sudden she just jets out into the other lane and goes straight. And I'm like, what's the point in that? She sat there for a good, I'm gonna say probably a good 2 minutes. She sat there waiting for traffic and then just jetted out into the other lane anyways. And I'm like, why Why did you do that? Why do you hate me? I'm the one with road rage in the store. Not in the store. She got the buggy. Get the hell out of my way. I want those Oreos. I would fight over Oreos. I love Oreos. Should I be eating them? Probably not. Do I anyways? Yes, because ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. So what if I break out into hives really bad because I'm not supposed to be having chocolate? We're not gonna talk about that aspect of it. Focus on the positive, folks, not the negative. I tell Mr. Coffee that as I'm sitting there with a face full of hives, and he's like, positive. You look like you got freckles. Look, we used to have a Prius. I would be yelling at people as I am passing them in the car. Oh, gee. Topher Crazy says, when driving to work today, I got caught behind a semi and I was going about 65. A convertible was about to pass me. Then they were going so much slower, cop in the median, but the speed limit was 70 on that stretch of interstate. I haven't been on the interstate in forever. Our interstate is, what, I think it's 75. And it's the first place I've ever lived where it was that fast. And I was like, I'm scared that going that fast, I'm going to roll this car because the way you got to take those sharp turns, I'm like, nah, I'm doing like 45 around these sharp turns. I ain't trying to die today. I got shit to do tomorrow. Can't be out here dying and shit. Like, what happened to her? She died, but she had a video she was supposed to put up yesterday. Would you mind putting that video up for me? Like, if you think that Mr. Coffee won't be still putting up videos for me after I'm dead, you're sadly mistaken. Y'all just gonna get some phantom ass diamond painting videos. Hey guys, this will probably be my last whip and chat. Let's enjoy it together. Which, by the way, for those folks who don't know, whip and chat is not a dirty term to us crafters. That just means I craft for an hour and talk to them while they craft. I promise you, I'm not sitting here with whips and chains and doing dirty videos on YouTube. They wouldn't allow it anyways. So yeah, just gonna put that out there because somebody, I don't remember who it was, says, I was wondering what a whip and chat was, and I'm like, what did you think it was? Please explain to me what you thought it was. Because a lot of the times people are out here literally thinking I'm out here doing BDSM on fucking YouTube, and I'm like, what? No, thank you. But I appreciate the offer, but I'm good. No, that's not how this works. And you see the people laughing right now? Those are the crafters that know what whip and chat is. That OnlyFans content facts. You paying for that. As I tell Mr. Coffee, ain't nobody seeing these titties for free. He goes, I do. No, you don't. You know what you got to deal with just to get the chance to see these titties? Leave me alone. I'm trying to get Hilo to start an OnlyFans. I keep trying to tell Hilo, I'm like, you'd make the big bucks. I'm just saying, just read stories in your normal ass voice, the way you would get paid. Forget commission artwork. Just read us stories. You talk about, nah, Miss Coffee. I want to focus on my artwork. Forget the artwork, sir. That could be your side hustle. Your main hustle can be OnlyFans. Let's go. Ain't no shame in OnlyFans. Do what you got to do. You ain't hurting nobody. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, I don't see what the problem is. It's not like you out here doing strange for change. You're just out here doing OnlyFans. Like, and when you go to take your taxes to your tax lady, you be like, yeah, that headboard was necessary because there was this one episode. And then just stop right there and let them fill in the blanks themselves. I'm a no shame connoisseur. I worked at a topless titty bar for like a year and a half. It was the best job I ever had. I did pretty much nothing besides sit there with no top on and serving alcohol to a bunch of drunk, horny men. And they couldn't touch us, of course. And I didn't care. And it was the way I made so much money. Until that one day, one of the church folks came in and I was like, nope, gotta move from here now. Never see my face again. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming and seeing me today. Why the hell are you here? All right. Wait, what? They hiring? Angelic Gemini my ass. Wait, what? They might be hiring you. I don't know. These titties, I have the paperwork on these bitches. Not out here tripping over the titties. No, I've never got the big deal with being topless or naked. Like, I understand you can't go out naked in public, but I never understood why people gave strippers and stuff such a hard time. And it's like, they could be out here doing strange for change. I'm just going to put that out there. Like, they could be out here doing drugs and doing strange for change. But if a guy is dumb enough to want to pay to see some woman shake it in his face but not give it to him, why not? Do your thing, girl. Use what your mama gave you to make that bank, okay? You make that bag and don't let nobody tell you otherwise, okay? Hey, even if you're not on the A squad and you on the B squad, you be the best B squatter you can motherfucking be, okay? I will gladly take my ass up on the B squad. I don't care if I'm still getting paid for it. What the hell? I swear the way people trip over seeing a naked oh my god, Miss Storm, were you there Friday night when we were over on YouTube and they went to go put up the booty heart in the VIP group, and the way everybody was losing their fucking mind and deleting the post quick so that nobody would fuss because it was a booty? I'm like, you act like you ain't sitting on your ass right now. Like, what the hell? Maybe they were just jealous because their ass didn't look that nice. I don't know. All I know is people just wanted to see if DIC would produce one of the booty hearts. And if they don't want to, that is fine. Because I know there's another company that had actually specifically asked for them. And I told them no because I had to wait for something. And now that I don't have to wait for it anymore, yeah. I wouldn't mind going and talking to Sparkle Queen Mitzi again about the booty hearts. I've always said that I could make a fortune in strip club. They would pay me big bucks to keep my clothes on. You know what? Coffee Rocks. Shake what your mama gave you. No, you, ma'am, you put yours back on. You got to pay me. I wish we were in Europe a little more. They were so much more open. I'm not trying to walk around outside with my tits hanging out. I'm actually a very modest person for the most part. But when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like, it's a naked ass. What's the big whoop? You have one. You sit on it all day. And now because somebody chose to show theirs, now you butthurt? Because you see I bet if there was a sex scene in a movie, they wouldn't be acting like that. One drill too many. They were open if you're on the beach. They were prudes, just two different kinds. Oh geez. Peachkins, welcome in. How are you doing today? Can we get a shout out for Peachkins, please? Another one of our good friends here on the stream. Another not safe for work artist. But they have an adorable voice. Like, Buck rated them one time and they haven't been able to get rid of me since.
I like the ones where the female characters aren't pets. That's it. That's my whole favorite trope.
Like, I don't even like asking the not safe for work artists if their stuff is safe for work. I feel like that's excluding them from being able to show it just because they do not safe for work. And obviously, if they're on Twitch, a lot of the stuff they're going to make on Twitch is going to be safe for work because they wouldn't be able to create it on Twitch if it wasn't. They tend to, well, Peachkin, she'll blur out her screen so you can't see it at least. Most of them will wait until after, like, the stream is over to add the naughty bits. But, like, it's just, I don't know. US is weird. We's weird like that. You're stuck with me. It's like herpes. I might not always be there, but I'll pop up. I laugh because it's legal to go topless here, and some women do. It's those same women who shame dancers. They just mad because their body don't look like that. That's all it is. The sad part is I want to finish this on stream on Friday, but I don't think it's going to last that long. Because I'm going to finish this section with you guys today, and then I'm going to get back with the kids and finish another section. I'm probably going to get up to the ears today and then finish the rest of it tomorrow. Let's go, Dawn. Let's see here. Oh, that was the right one. $2K away, let's go. Madcrafts1, so happy I finally got to watch my first time ever live Twitch stream and can't wait for more amazing stories. Madcrafts1, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay here at the coffee house. It's kind of like YouTube, just a little bit more bells and whistles, which I guess is why I like it so much. CS Murphy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Can we get a shout out for CS Murphy, please? Kaiju, my order's out for delivery. Let's go. Let go. Oh, snap. Oh, that's right. His Be Right Back screen is the best. Holy shit, Commander Shepard. Yes, it's arriving today. I hope y'all know that CS Murphy really be doing that when he says be right back. He really be back there doing that.
I tried to remember.
I gotta go to Buddy's computer.
But when everything is good.
Commander Shepard, a game streamer here on Twitch and a good friend of the
Shit!
stream.
Fuck that noise, I'm gone. Holy shit!
He's gone.
What is that?
I can't even see what he's playing.
Dude has a band-aid on his head right now. She says, you're gonna raid the Brooklyn Kaiju, and then when all these two peoples come together with all their crowd, everyone's gonna bend the knee and kiss the pinky ring. And that's how this happened today.
And the person responsible for me being here on Twitch, none other than the Brooklyn Kaiju. Brooklyn,
What does that mean?
Mel Doodles came over to YouTube on Friday.
She will hit you
I'm
with the
scared
cello.
to see
You
her
guys ever
now.
seen the Hanna-Barbera
She heard some
character?
things.
You ever see that? The horse with the banjo? You seen that guy? That's Elise with a cello.
She heard some things, and I'm not sure how she's doing
Tonight's
with that information that she heard, but I'm scared to see her now.
50
She
shades.
told me, oh God.
She grasps when I grab her hips and kiss her, the sweet junction beneath her pubic hair.
Oh yeah, also Kaiju does this thing on his stream called 50 Shades of Jay, because his name is Jay, where when you have a certain number of channel points, which are the little on my stream they're little, it's a little tired coffee cup, but when you get a certain number of channel points on Kaiju's stream, he will read a raunchy fan fiction in his sexy man voice. She didn't tell me about the thing she heard, but we spoke about how it was hard to say hi to everyone. Yeah, it gets a little crazy. We haven't gotten to that level over here. Not yet. Eventually, but not yet. This is calm compared to YouTube lives. So it's nice for now. And I think that's another reason why I enjoy it, because it's still in that calm stage, but it's slowly getting there. For those folks who didn't know, also, Kaiju was able to snatch him a copy of Roxy this weekend as well. I laughed because I honestly didn't think he was going to be able to grab it because of how quickly everybody was snatching him up. But surprisingly, he was able to get quick with those New York fingers. I'm telling you, he was quick with the fingers, and he was able to snatch up a copy of Roxy as well, which is great because it is a great beginner kit because it has a lot of color blocking, meaning it has a lot of the same symbols in one area. So it should be a nice beginner easy kit, because there was a lot of people that have never ordered from DAC saying that they ordered kits for Roxy. So I'm excited for you to get it. I had that Apple Pay ready. Wait on my package, so I can't leave the house yet. What package, Kiona? Jay gonna diamond paint? Let's go. Hey, I don't know if he's gonna do it on stream or not, but he has it. I'm not gonna lie, this morning I was planning on doing art. I have a piece ready that I was gonna do. And then I went to go sit down and I looked at it and I was like, I gotta diamond paint. I gotta work on it. I got to. So far, I gotta say, I'm not mad at the selection of color for the eyes. It's spot on. Let's go. 100% gonna do it on... Are you gonna do it on... Oh, shit. Okay, first things first. You're gonna want to get some little baggies like this. You're in New York, so they're gonna think you're dealing drugs, but it's okay. Make sure you're wearing your beanie. You're gonna want to get some little baggies like this. Just to put your drills in, which are little diamonds, so that you don't have to put them back in the container, because it's going to be a pain in the ass. You're also going to want to make sure you have something laying on your lap, because you're going to spill your drills. It happens to us all. I have a binder zipper pouch coming today for the binder I got yesterday. It's to store the vinyl scraps. Oh, okay. And what about titties? What about titties? Ain't nobody say nothing about titties. What you talking about? Miss Storm says, you're innocent in Gemini and I'm the Pope. I done told Gemini about telling people that she's innocent. What was it? Okay, so last night I was searching Twitch, right? And I went into a stream. It was Tiny Painting Desk. And I was like, oh, Tiny Painting Desk is on. She was playing Dark and Darker. And apparently, she forgot to turn her mic on. And I was like, sitting there, and her character was sitting at like a table, and it had like some food in front of it. And I was just like, let us bow our head in prayer. And nobody was speaking. I guess she didn't realize that her mic wasn't on for like 6 hours. And she was steadily talking to people in the chat, and nobody could hear her because her mic wasn't on. And I go, dear G-Sauce, let this food nourish us so that we do not have to go to the bathroom in the many hours that this creator will be playing this game. Let it heal our bodies as we will incur a lot of puncture wounds. Amen. And somebody in her chat was like, amen. I was like, I wonder if she's okay, because she's not saying anything. And then I left, and she messages me. She was like, I'm sorry. I didn't realize my mic wasn't on for 6 hours. And was wondering why nobody was talking to me and kept leaving. And I was like, oh shit. Miss Coffee couldn't be a nun. Sure I could. I could be a nun. Mama always said I could be anything I want to be. I'm gonna be a nun now. I mean, I don't got the purity aspect, but I got all the other aspects. I can say prayers out of nowhere. We can pray for anything. I'm just saying. Ma'am, no. Okay. How the hell do you go that long without... I have no clue. I was wondering the same fucking thing. Because I was like, the first time I say hi to somebody and they don't say hi back, well, damn, you rude. You just gonna sit there and say hi in my chat and not say hi back to me? That's what we doing out here in these crafty streets? All right, bet. I don't want to say hi to you anyways. The way I'd cop attitude before realizing that my mic ain't on. I can't be a nun. None your business. Shut the up, Kaiju. I'm also mad that you did not come to North Dakota and drop those prints off, because the way I would have went searching for them. The way I went searching for them. Mr. Coffee talk about maybe we should take Minna to New York when we go visit. Hell no. As much as I would love to go to New York, because I would go, of course, see Doodles and Kaiju. I will never drive in New York again. If you've never driven in New York City, don't. You're not missing anything besides a lot of road rage and high blood pressure, okay? That's all you're gonna get in the driving in New York City. Let me just tell you that right now. I went there for a modeling gig a few years ago with a friend of mine's, And the way we got lost in Chinatown, somehow it ended up in Manhattan. Couldn't figure out the train system, so we had to call Mr. Coffee to explain it to us. Never again. Never again. But if you live in New York, Kaiju hid some of his artwork in New York. And now I'm like, now I might need to take a flight to New York, because I ain't driving, to go find all these prints and be like, I found them all, and then just leave and go back home. See you later, Katie. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I live in New York, and I don't like to travel here. Damn. Jazzy Doodle's like, I ain't with the shits. No. I don't know, though, because those are Kaiju prints, and I ain't gonna lie. For about 30 seconds, I looked up flights to New York. And I was like, how much would it cost to take a one-day flight to New York? A round-trip ticket. Just give me 6 hours, and I will find Mr. Coffee knows 2 of the places where you stashed them, too. And I was like, see, he already knows the answer. So I could just quickly just go snatch him up real quick and be back in time for my flight, go back home. I'm just saying, I could be back by the time the kids get home from school. I'm saving for my Florida trip next month. I can't go to New York. Fine, Kiona, don't come with us. She's probably just mad because she can't get auto-modded in New York. That's what it is. That's why she doesn't want to go with us. She's like, well, who will regulate my speech? There's no auto-mod in New York. I understand, Kiona. It's okay. Because why not go to Florida and be a crazy Florida person instead of going to New York to help us go scavenger hunt for Kaiju's prints? Oh yeah, the art and seek. Bruh, I will hide some prints in your package. No, I'm mad because I want that Misty the Stormcloud sticker, and I think there's only like 2 images on your site that I don't have. And I'm like, God damn it. Now I'm gonna have to go buy those other 2 prints so I can get that print. I need that sticker. Trust me, people in New York will regulate your speech in the hood. In the hood, yeah. I remember when I was little, we went to New York one time, because my parents, of course, are both from New York. All 3 of them actually are from New York. So we have my biological mom, who's from Brooklyn. My mom and my stepmom and my dad are from Queens. And we went one time when I was little to go see Muppets on Ice. Got into a car accident. We never went back again. I would seriously leave the house for some Kaiju art. I'm just saying, he hid him in New York. If you watch the reel that he put up, you could probably figure out the one with the clock. Mr. Coffee immediately knew where it was. And I'm like, how do you remember this shit? You haven't. Mr. Coffee is also from Brooklyn, New York, and he immediately knew where the one with the clock one. He's like, I know where that is. And I'm like, how do you know that? You haven't been there since you were a kid. He's like, you never forget New York. I'm like, is that like a New York thing? I'm half tempted to tell Uncle Jesse to go get the prints. Like, Uncle Jesse, are you in New York City this week? Would you mind going over? Because he works for the train station anyways. But like, while you're on one of those stops, right? Could you just run over to this place real quick and go get this print? I appreciate you. It's a New York thing, apparently. UPS be playing hide and seek with my stuff. If you're enjoying... Okay, I got that. That's the thing. My plan is to do art and seek once a week. The next one is going to be hidden in Brooklyn. Oh, snap. If you're near the Brooklyn area. You need to go hide some over there by Doodle's house so she can walk by it on her way to the train every day. Be like, oh, that's a Kaiju print. She'll be over there in New York. Ooh, look, a piece of candy. A piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. I'm just scared to talk to Doodles right now. I'll talk to her, but I'm gonna need her to calm down a little bit before I talk to her, because she's heard some things that I'm not exactly sure how she feels about them. Sammy, welcome in. How you doing today? Ooh, so the one I hid that you saw Doodles frequents that area. Oh, okay. Hold up, and she ain't found it yet? She probably like, let me leave one of my stickers with it. Every day she passes it, she drops something else next to it. I'm about 8 hours away from Brooklyn. Hey, that's a day trip right there. Oh, she hid it with you. Oh, okay. See, that couldn't be me because I done forgot where the hell I hid it. We hid a bag of cereal when my Elf on the Shelf was out. It took us 2 months to find it. So you don't want me hiding things because I will straight up forget. Mr. Coffee swears up and down that I probably put my sunglasses somewhere and I just don't remember where I put them. And I'm like, I probably put them in a place that was safe that I would be able to find later on, and then realize that that is not the case. Hid too well. Hid too well, trash memory. Yeah, come hide some in North Dakota. Come visit, and you can hide some in... It would be very easy to find, because we don't have trees or bushes here, but you might be able to catch one of these giant tumbleweeds that rolls down the street, and, like, stick it in there, and the first car it hits, they get the art print. I'm just saying. I didn't think tumbleweeds were real until I moved here. And I was like, I must be bored as shit. I saw a whole tumbleweed pass by as I was having a thought. When you're so bored that tumbleweeds pass as you're having random thoughts. Welcome to North Dakota. That's why they call it legendary. I did check the because a pop-out glasses holder in my Jeep actually had my spare sunglasses in that I lost last week. I lost those, and I didn't even lose them. They were in the bag that I was using last week, and I put the bag away, not realizing that the sunglasses were in there. And then when I went to go check the bag for something, I found the other pair of sunglasses. So I have my spare pair back, so I don't have to keep using Mr. Coffee's. And I just can't find the other pair. Luckily for me, though, within the next couple of days, any day now, we're actually expecting our glasses order come in from the eye place. So I will have my sunglasses back. They're just going to be a different shape. Which, at this point, I don't give a crap what shape they are, as long as they blind me from the sun. We had a whole FNC. What's it? Fink? Here you blame the ferrets for all those losses. Send ferrets to New York fast and sneaky facts. Be like, sniff out this print. Now find the kaiju print. They'd both come back with a print. Good, good. Do my bidding, ferrets! It was funny because Minna was on the phone with us on Saturday to say happy birthday to Orion, and one of her friends was leaving, and she's like, dude, your mom's got rats? And I'm like, I will snatch every follicle of hair out your scalp, little girl. Those are ferrets, not rats. Learn your animals. Have a good one. I said good day, ma'am. I would get one, but they're sleeping. And if you bother them while they're sleeping, they think they're getting out. And I'm not ready for them to get out yet because I can't let them out while I'm gone, because the way they will steal shit, not seeing them steal it is worse, because then you don't even know what they took, and then you won't know it until you're missing it, and you're like, hold up, where'd that remote control go? They have this bad thing for rubber. Anything rubber they will steal, which is why they keep trying to steal Mr. Coffee's AirPods, because they're in a rubber case. So like they'll come up on the couch and he's thinking they're gonna come sit on his lap, and they'll crawl into his pocket and steal the AirPods case and then slip down into the crease of the couch, because they don't have spines at this point. I Jane pug a pug that eats glasses, so we always know where our glasses are. Oh geez. Fence made out of tumbleweeds. The fence will get covered in tumbleweeds, and usually what ends up happening is they just set them on fire. Like at Mr. Coffee's job, it gets really bad. And we don't really have a whole lot of trees here either. Like the trees that are here were planted here purposely. We don't have trees here, like normal trees. So every tree you see in North Dakota, especially in my area, was planted purposely. And usually they're because they're windbreaks. So something to break up the wind. And so there's no trees where Mr. Coffee works at. So they all just like flock to the fence where he works. And they only have the fence because of the damn tumbleweeds. And then once it gets really bad, they just set them all on fire. the number of times the fire department has had to go out to his job because somebody thinks that their building is on fire when in fact it's just them burning tumbleweeds. Yeah, that drop game's something else. I live in southwest Oklahoma, so it's just open plains, wind, and oh my gosh, yeah. Misty Herman says, tumbleweeds hang up on the fence and also tear them down. Yep, because once they get too heavy, they will tear your fence up. For those who don't know, Missy Herman lives close to me. Missy Herman, I think, is the closest subscriber. No, I lied. There is a subscriber that I have that lives in the same town that I live in, but they have yet to come across me. They haven't found me yet. And I'm like, that's probably because I'm in the damn house. Matter of fact, Kaiju, speaking of prints, I'm pretty sure that's them right there being delivered. Because nothing else is being delivered. I think all of Orion's birthday gift, minus the one from my parents, but that's just a small envelope. But everything else has been delivered. So I'm pretty sure that was UPS that just went on the side of the house here. And that last time you hit the big ones is the last time you did because you want to miss them after that. Facts. Maggie, oh my god, the way tumbleweeds just disrespect Maggie and she keeps trying to grab one. And we had one for like, what, 2 months? She named it Steve. And Steve the tumbleweed just lived on our porch. I freaking hated that thing. It would scratch up against the door at night and I would think somebody was trying to break in. But no, Maggie, she'll be outside playing. By the way, don't ever push your drills with your drill pin. Don't be a Miss Coffee. Yeah, she named it. She named it Steve. Steve was about the same size as her. Like, literally was a massive tumbleweed. And what was happening was, she was outside playing one day, and the wind was kicked up. Now, we get winds here that are normal for like 50 mile per hour winds, okay? Most people are like, is there a tornado coming? No, that's just North Dakota wind. So there's always a breeze going. And that day, she was outside playing in front of the house, and the wind was kicked up, so she was just getting pushed back and forth by the wind. And a tumbleweed out of nowhere, like she's sitting there dancing in the wind, and a tumbleweed comes, and it was something out of a cartoon because she's just dancing, and the tumbleweed's just like, whomp, knocked her right on her ass. The way I cackled and laughed before going to check to see if my baby was okay. And then I go out there, and she's like, it's stuck in her hair, and it started trying to drag her down the street. I had to get her untangled, and she's like, no, mommy, don't let it go. Don't let Steve go. I'm like, who the hell is Steve? She's like, I named it Steve. I'm like, have you had that much time with it that you named it Steve? Steve lived on our porch. And when Steve whittled away to pretty much nothing, she would take it in the car with us places. So like we went to Walmart once and there was just this giant tumbleweed in my trunk because she refused to behave unless we brought the damn tumbleweed. And at that point, I was willing to get her to do anything to behave so that I can go to the damn store quick. Maggie is a special, she is a very special child. She loves everything and all things. Maggie is incapable of seeing bad in anything. Everything is good. Rainbows and unicorn farts for Maggie. She loves spooky things, like she watches ghost stories to go to sleep at night. She's a special kind of child. Tumble Steve. I have an Uncle Steve. That's one thing I can say I don't have. I don't have an Uncle Steve. I got an Uncle Bob. He's not even really my uncle. He's my daughter's father's uncle, but we just call him Uncle Bob. And I always love it when new people come to the stream and I say Paw Paw. And they're like, oh, your grandfather Diamond Paints, how old is he? I'm like, grandfather? I don't even have a grandfather. That's my dad. My grandfather died when I was like 2. I never knew my grandfather. So I'm like, no, that's my dad. We just call him Paw because my kids, if you don't, they call him dad. And it's weird because, no, I haven't called my dad in many, many years. And now even just the thought of saying it is weird. Like, I can't be out here calling my dad and shit. Black Cat says, my dad's name is Steve. So are both sides of these diamonds flat? No. So they're not flat on both sides. Let me see if I can get them to straighten up in the tray. All right. So on this side of the drill, it has facets. So there's little cuts in the top of the diamonds, which is what makes them sparkle. And then as you can see over here, on the bottom of them, they're flat. So the bottom is flat, the top is like a dome, and it just has facets on it, which is like little cuts like real diamonds. My Steve's name is Dad. That's what Black Cat was saying. My dad's name is Steve. No, correction. My Steve's name is Dad. That's so cool. That tray flattens them out. Yep. So it's like a special little trick that you can do to get them to flatten out. And the diamond paintings don't come with these trays. They actually come with trays that look like this. So like this is what we call a toolkit. And in this toolkit, which all diamond paintings will come in a toolkit that looks something similar to this. They all about have the same things in them. So usually the tray you get, hold on, let me get it out of here. Okay, it's the way this tray hates my life. I don't even care about this bag. Let me rip this. Dream, my painting has shipped. Let's go. So you'll get like a little caddy of wax like this. And this is your boat that comes with your tray. Now this is that boat compared to my boat. Most diamond painters, if they're seasoned diamond painters, meaning they've done it for a while, they'll have the bigger boats. But they do come with these little boats. And you can do the same thing to these little boats as well. It's just a matter of how you do it. And then that sparkle you're seeing is from the facets on the drills. We call them drills or diamonds. I'm hating the fact that some people are trying to change the name of it to dotting. And I'm like, this is not dotting. This is diamond painting. Stop trying to change the name of it. We like big boats and we cannot lie. Facts. We love our big boats. Which I don't even think this is the biggest one I have. This is just the one that was handy. The biggest one I have is double this size. Where are the ABs your idea or DAC's? DAC's idea. I had no creative anything in this minus drawing the image. The rest of it, they did themselves. So when I signed the contract, one of the things in the contract says that they may change your kit, the design, whether they crop it, adding ABs and stuff like that. So they added the ABs where they wanted the ABs. They actually are spot on because that was where I was going to want the ABs, was the eyes and the halo anyways. So they actually did a spot on job of where they put it. Oh my God, it's so big. Don't get too crazy shaking the drills or they may, yes, they will fly out of the tray, which is why this tray has such raised edges so that they don't fly out. Especially for the larger multi-placer and the filling in large areas. Yeah, it's better because like this is a 15 placer, so it can hold 15 drills at once. And if you're using this, say in this little tray, it'll still work. It's just easier to do it in this tray. So like how it holds 15 drills and then it makes it easy so that you can put the drills down on the canvas all at once instead of doing them one by one. It does take some practice because especially like anybody that's just starting out, I would never have them start out with a 15 placer. You're going to start out with a 3 or a 4 placer and then work your way up because you got to walk before you run. Okay, get that drill on there. It's just that I like using the massive multi-placers. I'm contemplating getting the Randall Spangler turkey kit. I hate when something nags you until you get it. Jersey Girl Princess. I'd rather flail. What do you mean flail? Why are you flailing? Oh, that is a big enough spot for 15. And this is actually the secret of me completing kits so quickly, is that I do use such big multi-placers. Like, literally have a container filled with nothing but 15 placers. That, and a lot of times when people get them because they don't want to use them or they're not comfortable with them, they'll send them to me knowing I use them and break them often, because they do break. They're just plastic. And especially pushing around your drills will break that multi-placer. So that's why I said don't push your drills around with your multi-placer. It's easier for me to multi-place in the single place. Now, there are some single placing gangstas out there, like Elisa. Elisa is a single placing gangsta because she can single place an entire kit. And I'm like, the way I'll single place one and then multi-place the rest of the kit, I can't do single placing. Not for long anyways. It drives me nuts. I feel like I'm going nowhere. It's like running on a treadmill. You're going nowhere really fast. Lisa says, that's me. I got the Forever Tips. They are metal. I have the metal 15 placer. I just don't know where it's on one of my pins, but I don't know where that pin is. I thought I had it over here, but apparently not. It's over here somewhere. I have pins everywhere. And everybody's favorite. Okay, so this pin. This pin gives me so much hell. But they love this pin. So, Shefford, do you remember when we were having game night and they said about the butt plug pin? Give me a square kit, though. I can multi-place with tweezers. There you go. So, the butt plug pin is this pin here. Not that. People trying to change the name of diamond painting to dotting because diamond dots. That's stupid. It's a Christmas tree. So this is what it looks like. This is what when you hear them say butt plug pin, this is the butt plug pin, the infamous butt plug pin. It is a Christmas tree. So I got it in a mystery box, and it's just a smaller diamond painting pin. Like literally, it's just a tiny little pin. And the funny thing is, this has Randa's putty in it, Randa's crafty corner. This putty was put in here 6 months ago. I never changed it. But this is the butt plug pin that everybody's always talking about, and how it's ribbed for your pleasure. It's because it's a Christmas tree. Enablers Outpost making butt plugs. Apparently, get your diamond painting and sexual needs pleasured over at Enablers Outpost, because they enable you in more ways than just one. I got their new slogan. Let's make this happen. That's the next place I want to release a kit with. They are the next company I want to release a kit with. Either them or Sparkle Queen Mitzi. Elizabeth Inslee! Okay, alright. I can't shout her out because she doesn't stream here on Twitch, but Elizabeth Inslee is the creator of this pin. Elizabeth, the amount of shit I get about this pin being a butt plug... Shamona. The amount of shit I get for this pin being... This pin has been a butt plug since I got it, like 2 years ago. Booty Hearts with Enablers Outpost. Sparkle Queen Creations actually asked for them. But I did want to talk to Elizabeth and Edward about possibly releasing a kit with them as well. Always happy to be of service. How are you doing today, Elizabeth? So Elizabeth owns a diamond painting accessories slash diamond painting shop. I believe they have their own website now, which congratulations on the website. So if you would like your own butt plug pin, you go see Elizabeth Inslee. She's also, I have quite a few of their pins actually, but one of my favorite ones, where is it? It was over here. It's over here somewhere. I know it is because I always keep it close by. Is that gigantic clear pin with the middle fingers in it? That one came from Enablers Outpost. Doing good, been here a while, working and lurking. Well, I appreciate the lurk. She's like, this chick out here coming up with a slogan for us and everything. Because see, since I'm not exclusive with any particular company, I would like to get at least one kit by some of my favorite companies. So, and these companies are the ones that I know have good quality canvases and drills. So my dream, of course, was to be with DAC, and we got Roxy with DAC. So now I gotta get Sparkle Cream Creations and Enablers Outpost. Wow, Miss Coffee, you will finish this one today or tomorrow. Sylvia, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hey, Captain, I know you're streaming, but I may DM you a secret. I'm working on something and want you to see it first. Ooh, I like secrets. I once held a secret for months. Ooh, Judy Blue got something on Patreon. Let's go. Just let me know when you send it, Kaiju, because the way I will stop this. We love Mitzi, darling. And Mitzi and I were talking about the booty hearts, but we had a difference of opinion on a few things. So I want to go talk to her again and possibly see if that's something she's interested in. But the kit that I want to release with Enablers Outpost is the one that I'm super proud of because I feel like they would do it justice. And if you don't know what kit that is, since I'm on my tablet, that's the piece I was going to work on today. Where is it? It's that one. Z-Man Crafts, welcome in. How are you doing today? Nope. Not there. There. Stop shaking. You got Parkinson's? I'd buy it, even though that is a shit ton of confetti. That background, yeah. Like, it's to that point where I've already pinpointed where I want each kit to go. And it's not that I don't feel like one company will do it justice over the other. This is what I have in my head.
That's kind of hot.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of hot. For a minute there, I was like, hold up, Veranda, are you in here? Because I thought you were streaming. We're doing good. We're just getting some work done on Roxy today. I was going to draw, but I was like, I really want to work on this. And we're almost finished with this section of her face. Let's go. No. Give me back my drill. Oh, are you working from home today, Kaiju? If I click on Enabler's Outpost link, how likely would it be that I would buy something? I'm gonna say you have a 9 out of 10 chance that you would buy something. Because even for me, I haven't bought diamond. Well, I still do buy diamond paintings randomly. But even for me, I know if I click on that site, I'm buying something. The last time I clicked on their website was last year during the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. I ordered that Raven and completed it watching the trial. Look, listen, more celebrities need to have televised trials because the way I completed that kit so quick. That Raven kit is still one of my favorites. I still want to buy that chit. I'm off today. It's Lincoln's birthday. Oh! Hold up, my kids obviously weren't supposed to be off today, because if they were, then I just abandoned them at school. But no, y'all, get this crap. So Orion's teachers, like, they do this email thing now where they annoy the piss out of you with every event that they have going on at the school, and they have a Valentine's Day party going on tomorrow. And I was like, oh, well, that's sweet. Do I need to buy you, like, Valentine's Day cards? Like, you know, they did in elementary school. And he's like, Mom, I'm in a different school now. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't cool anymore. And I've gotten to that point now. And the lady sends us an email, and she's like, if you would like to help provide snacks and stuff for the kids. And I'm thinking, I pay for school lunch. That's enough providing for him. Okay, first, let's see how many kids are in his class, and we'll debate it. These folks talk about there's 90 students in the student body in his class. 90. That's a 9 with a 0 behind it, okay? The way the cheapness came out of me. Oh, Lord, 9-0. No, thank you. No, thank you. He can have school lunch. He fine. No. 90? And they're talking about the entire 6th grade body. They're not talking about his class, because technically his classes only have like 7 people in them. But they're talking about the student body. And I'm like, no. Which I also forgot to mention to y'all. For those folks who remember that Orion was having some issues in school with some of the kids, one of the children has been expelled back to the old school for getting in trouble for doing the exact same thing to another student and getting beat up. I'm like, see, my son was being nice to you. The sad part is he was rocking his black eye as he walked past my house this weekend. Had the nerve to try to wave at me. I just flipped him off and went in the house. I am not above flipping off a 12-year-old. Not at all. Nightingale by Nox. I want it now. I told you. I told you about getting over there. Didn't like the chit. It gets stringy. Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hold up. Stringy, like when it gets warm, how if it like I stay away for the most part from putties and stuff, because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna touch my canvas and it's gonna get stuck on there, and I hate that. Now, did you get the first version of the chit, or did you get the second version? Because the second version I don't think was bad with the strings, but the first version was, and when they got word of it, they upgraded the formula. So I'm not sure if that was the first version you have or the second version. Because that first version is always like a tester, like how are they going to like it? And then they try to make modifications to it just to make sure that they can try to fix things. Artistically, Tori. Fuck that kid. I can picture the look on his face as you flipped him off. The second one's still stringy. Oh. Well, Elizabeth, you know there's something to work on. Yeah, that kid, like, the way his mouth dropped when he saw me flip him off. And he knows that that's my kid. I think he knows. Because honestly, I've never been outside with Orion. Orion's just been outside randomly. So I don't know if he realizes that that's my son. He knows Maggie's mine. But I don't think he realizes that Orion is mine. I think we're going to go skating today at the rec center. I don't want to go swimming again. I want to go skating.
They're talking to me?
Probably. Thank you for the shout out for Artistically Tori. How you doing today?
Someone behind me they're talking to? Hello? Hi? Is there someone behind this map?
It might be.
Cause I know they ain't talking to me.
Message me when you can, Sprite. Sorry about the stringliness.
I want my money. I want my pay.
She said, chick better have her money. Where's my money? Give me my fucking money. Probably. You might be. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just responding to the clip. That's all I can do. I just work here. This is me. This me. See, there's Buck. Where the money? Where the money? I want to commission Buck, but then commission him to do like some really stupid art. Like, I want to commission you to draw Hello Kitty. And he'd be like, what the Miss Coffee? I just commission him to do super cute art. I'm gonna need to commission you to make a little girl hugging a teddy bear. For those, again, who don't know, I will buck you as a not safe for work artist. I will gladly pay you hundreds of dollars to draw Hello Kitty. Why are you like this? Hey, I'm telling you right now, next time you see a commission from me, get scared. Get scared. Like, I'm gonna need you to draw a safe for work Hello Kitty and a tutu with angel wings. There's so many other artists out there. Oh, thank you, Precious Duke. He can still make it not safe for work. No, I need it to be safe for work. Shep, welcome in. How are you doing today? I need it to be safe for work. Wi-Fi crashed. Oh no. I'm phantom drilling. Yeah, I'm in love with this kid. I need Angel Roxy in my life. Like, I was worried because of some of the color choices, but I'm also colorblind, so I wasn't sure if I was seeing it correctly. And when I saw this super bright orange, I was like, I don't think that's gonna look good. And surprisingly enough, it looks fucking fantastic. I love the color choice. I don't think they did many modifications to it. And I thought the outline too, because it's a brown, it's not black. There's no black in this kit. So it's a brown color. And I was like, brown? Why would they choose brown? Now I see why they chose brown. And I typically try not to use too much black in my artwork. But every once in a while I will. And they went with the dark chocolate brown. And I was like, let's go. We love to see it. And they're just rubbing just to make sure I got all the drills down. What are you up to artistically, Tori? How you been? How's school treating you? That purple though, right? Oh my god, I love it so much. That is not the right color. Gotta step away to run to the store. Gonna leave the stream up while I'm out. Oh, and before I forget to mention it earlier, but it got buried from the Bops and Bits raids and gift subs. But I posted the YouTube link to the track in adult under adult fun things. But I gotta run. Be right back. You may not continue to have a good stream for the rest of the Diamond Paint. Thank you so much, Phil Leo. Can I play it on stream? Can I play it? Because I will definitely play it. Play it, yo. Okay, why is my... It's the way this thing hates my life. Yes. Let's go. We're gonna go play it, yo. Hold up. Where is it? He said adult fun things. Alright, first off, we gotta find Pretzel Rock and turn it off. Pretzel Rock, I love you, go away. So Phil the Leo made some jams. We're gonna listen to Phil the Leo. I'm good, just tired all the time. Facts. School is busy, but I'm forcing myself to work on some fun personal projects. Let's go.
Everybody over there, are you feeling alright?
Even the pictures on it pretty. Coffee House Jam. Start shaking it. It's a bop, y'all.
Free your body and your soul. Make some dancing moves. Party on.
Oh, Miss Coffee, I posted a link. I saw a video of North Dakota Northern Lights. It was so pretty. I shared it somewhere in Discord. All right, Jersey Girl Prince. I did see that. Somebody tagged me on Facebook. I think it was you, actually, that tagged me on Facebook. And I was like laughing because we'd seen them here in Williston, too. We didn't get to see them that bright, but we did see the Northern Lights here in Williston, too. Because we don't have a lot of trees and stuff to block the view, you do get to see the Northern Lights when they pass through here. I was just trying to pronounce the name to Mr. Coffee so he can look up where that place was. And the way I got it completely wrong, and he's like looking at me like I can't read. Was it you that tagged me on Facebook? Okay. Always wanted to see the Northern Lights. It was so pretty. I shared it somewhere in Discord. Okay, I got that one. I hear it's an amazing experience. It is the first time I saw it, I'm not gonna lie, I damn near shit my pants because I was like, what the is that? What is that? And Mr. Coffee goes, oh, the Northern Lights. I'm like, what do you mean, oh, the Northern Lights? Like, he sees this often or something. Like, this is part of his everyday life. I guess the Northern Lights happen here in Maine, but I have never seen them. I want to, though. Every once in a while, we'll catch a glimpse of them. Not as bright as some places, but we'll still be able to see like a faint lights of it. It is gorgeous. I'm gonna need to hire Phil the Leo for my vow renewal. Just have everybody in the place twerking.
What?
And I would imagine they happen up there in Maine.
Come, let's go. I said, wait, come. Like, if you don't know, you better watch yourself, cause we got more.
Ooh, loving tears me for a while. Don't be shy and give me a smile, yeah.
Okay, Miss Coffee and friends, have a good day. Bye. Be safe. Nessie, thank you so much for popping in. I really, really appreciate it. You enjoy the rest of your day.
To the rhythm, feel the heat. Give me a smile. Give me a smile. Give me a smile. Bounce to the rhythm, bounce to the rhythm, bounce to the rhythm, feel the heat. Give me a smile.
There are Southern Lights as well. Haven't seen them. Are you serious? I didn't realize there were Southern Lights.
Yeah, yeah.
You're my friends now. We're having some tacos later.
Leia Rochi? Leia Rucci? Thank you so much for that follow, friend. I greatly appreciate it. Your hug jacket's off to the right, your bottle of water's to the left. Enjoy your stay here at the coffee house and stay hydrated out here in these crafty streets. Thank you so much for that follow. And that's what Phil DeLeo came up with. That was awesome. Let's stop that now before it starts playing some other copyrighted stuff that I can't play. So thank you to Phil DeLeo. And again, if you would like to hear that, it is over in the Discord in Adult Fun Things. Well, I'm heading out, going to get some rest. Have been up with a sick dog. Now he's sleeping, so it's my turn to rest. Yes, get your rest. Thank you so much for coming in. I really, really appreciate it. Artistically Tori, enjoy your lurk. And up. There we go. Sorry, every once in a while my microphone will slide down and I'm like, where are you going? This is not the time to take a nap. My Wi-Fi is really getting on my nerves today. I keep getting booted out. Mine was doing that the other day, and then I saw the internet company out here working. I'm like, why are y'all working on the line so goddamn much? It's because we just got 5G in our area, so they have to update a lot of the lines. And I'm like, y'all were just here like a few months ago. And they're like, yeah, we're just as annoyed as you. And I'm like, I would imagine, because you're the ones who have to actually do it. I just have to suffer with not having internet for a while. And it wasn't even that I didn't have internet. It was just that it kept popping on and off. And I'm like, oh my God. And poor Orion, he kept getting caught in matches where he was doing VR and he was playing Gorilla Tag, I guess it's called. And he went to go run after one of his friends and the Wi-Fi cut out and he ran smack dab into the damn closet door. I told Mr. Coffee we should probably put some kind of padding on his closet door because there's many times as he's ran into it. I'm surprised it hasn't broken yet. Too Precious for You, welcome in. How are you doing today? Now we're past the halfway point of this kit. Those who multi-place with tweezers are fired. Jasper's mom. Not just multi-placing with tweezers, but squares with tweezers. I usually use the tweezers to pick the drills out of my drill pin when they go in sideways. Matter of fact, we were at Applebee's the other day, and Mr. Coffee was eating some spinach dip, I think it's called. I don't know, it had green stuff in it. I was like, are you gonna get high off of this? And he's like, no. I was like, oh, okay, I'm just making sure, because, you know, T-Mall came in on Friday, and she was feeling a little happy, and he's like, hold up, wait, what? I'm like, nothing, don't worry about it. And he's eating the dip, and he goes to eat a chip, and when he crunched on one of the chips, it went sideways in his mouth, so when he closed his mouth, it just stabbed the roof of his mouth. The way one tear comes rolling down his face, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? A chip. I was like, a chip? He's like, the chip stabbed the roof of my mouth. I was like, oh, damn, ow. Thoughts and prayers? I don't, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to fight the chip now? I think I'm supposed to fight the chip. I think he got upset because I didn't fight the chip. I'm already ready for March gnome. Got most of the yarn ready for March. I'm wonder what other colors I need besides green. Yeah, I told him, I'm like, that's like eating a Frosted Flake and having it going down your throat sideways. That used to happen to me all the time as a kid whenever I would steal them from my mom. And then the one time I tell her that, she's like, that's what you get for stealing them. Thanks, Mom. Miss Coffee, after the DP you're planning on to come back to draw, or will you be doing another DP? Sylvia, so Twitch is mostly art, and the only reason why I'm diamond painting today is because I really, really wanted to get some more of this kit done. So I will be going back to art, but I'll still be doing diamond painting, like whipping chats and stuff over on YouTube. But here on Twitch, I'll still do diamond painting randomly, but it will still mostly be art. And I have some crowding right here of drills that didn't go down all the way. And we got another like 2 or 3 sections done over here. And I gotta fill in this like little area right here. And perfect timing, because we're gonna call it there, because it's 12:30. That'll give me some time to hang out with the next creative that we go to raid. And if you've never been here before, raid is where I take you from my stream and jet you over to somebody else's stream. I will be there with you, and we go share the next creative some love. Even if you can't stay for the full stream, if you could at least stay for the raid, I would greatly appreciate it. We're gonna put down just a couple more drills, and then we're just gonna go head on over to go see some other friends on Twitch. Let me just put down this couple of drills. And it's actually Monday, which means it's Mondoodle Monday over with Veronder. So I think we're going to say hi to Veronder today, because I would love to see what he's Mondoodling today. But we're going to show you what we got done. And I have to say, it was a success using my tablet as a camera today, because good God, the clarity. There's a cute Hello Kitty resin piece in the Discord if you'd like to check it out. Ooh, Sierra, thank you, and welcome in, by the way. So, we're gonna grab our drill bags. I'm gonna show you how much I got done and how much I have left. All right, so this is how much we got done so far. So we got her face. Now we just got to get to her forehead. Oh, we got a spare drill there. And this is all I have left. So just the top of her head all the way up to the halo up here. So I would like to thank everyone for coming in today. Thank you for the sound alert. Thank everyone for coming in today. I really, really appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun, but we are going to raid out. So again, if you can stick around for the raid, even if you can't stick around for the full stream, I understand. But if you can stick around for the raid, the next creative would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to go visit my good friend Veronder, who should be doing Mondoodle Monday. Let's see. Well, he's looking at Buck's video right now, or he was. So we're going to go raid Veronder. So if above you in chat it says join, please click that join button so we can go over and show and share some of this caffeinated love with Rhonda. Let's go give somebody a good day. So jump on that raid, and thank you guys so much, everyone, for the bits, the gifted subs, the resubscribes, the subscriptions. I can't thank you guys enough. The love and support you guys show me here is what keeps me going, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and until next time, stay safe out here in these crafty streets. Bye-bye.